Stupid!
That's a crime. That's twisted. Huh.
I'm not happy.
Dr. Pepper!
Hi there, I'm Audie.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Elise.
And welcome to Breakfast with Bimbos!
I almost forgot to say it.
It's okay. I'm so excited for today's episode. First of all, it is episode number fucking 10. We have officially made a season worth of episodes, you guys.
We've come so far.
Look at us. I know. I never thought we'd get
so hard.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I know.
This is a case I've wanted to cover since day fucking one. You have asked me to cover it since day fucking one.
Well, I don't know.
We are talking about OJ Simpson.
Oh my god.
It's the day, guys. I don't think I've ever taken more extensive notes on an episode. I feel like I say that every week, but specifically this week.
There's so much.
There's
and I know little
so
to nothing.
much.
All but the glove fit, he just stretched his hand out so it wouldn't.
You're not fucking ready. You're gonna be pissed. Like, you're not fucking ready.
I'm already pissed.
And he wrote a book titled,
Oh my god.
What If I Did It? He literally did it.
Trust me, we discuss all of it today. I have already said, and if it ends up this way, just fair warning, because you all already know, but we don't, because, we're still making this episode. But this might be a 2-part episode. Like, this might be 2 hours long.
Oh,
to where I just post it as a 2-parter. I'll post them both at the same time. It's not like I'm going to post one week and then you have to wait for it. But just solely for it to be easier to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not assholes like that.
So
we
that
try.
you
We
would-
try.
We could, but we won't.
So that you guys won't lose your spots.
Exactly. So first off, I love that OJ Simpson, to our generation, we only know him as the guy who the glove fit. Like,
yeah.
We only know
Yeah.
him for his crimes. We do not know that he was a fucking NFL player. I don't give a fuck.
I, knew, but, I
I
ignored
knew
it.
that he was a sports person.
Yeah. He was an NFL player. Also found out while doing research that he was incarcerated 3 times in his youth before becoming an NFL player. It was actually one of the
Really?
times he was getting arrested that a baseball player came forward and was like, hey dude, use this rage for sports and you'll be great. And that's exactly what he did. His own ex-wife even said, and I quote, he was a really awful person at that time.
Oh my god.
I
dude,
would imagine.
people close to you didn't even like you.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's June 13th, 1994. Nichole Brown Simpson, who is his ex-wife. They say ex-wife throughout the whole thing, but then they say that they're still separating, so I don't know if it was official or not. It seems like it was, but we're going with ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
So her and Ronald Goldman are both stabbed outside of Nichole's townhouse. They are both found by their neighbor after Nichole's dog came and alerted them. And this was a whole thing. Literally, the dog started barking around the time she was murdered, ran to the neighbor's house, got the neighbor, and, made the neighbor follow them back to their bodies.
Oh my god.
That's why they were discovered so quickly.
That dog doing his job.
He really did. And, I
He
feel
said,
so bad.
my owner's hurt. Help.
For real.
Locked in for
That's
the
exactly
day.
what he did.
I feel so
know.
bad for this dog.
I pulled up a photo. A photo of what?
OJ and Nichole.
Okay, great. Oh, bring up Ron while you're there. Bring up good old Ronald Goldman.
Next tab. I'm on a
He
different...
looks like he would be Rocky's son. It'll make sense when you see him.
What's his name?
Ronald Goldman. I'm putting the Dell dial-up sound with that one again.
I love you. I love you so much.
I hope y'all enjoyed the dial-up sounds on that one episode.
See, I don't have a brain. What do you... Oh, I see
my
what
God,
you
he
mean.
does, yeah.
You said Rocky, and my brain was not thinking about the Rocky you were talking about.
Rocky, you think you'd have.
I was also thinking of Rocky Horror. and
Oh,
that
that's
was not
fair.
correct.
No, that'd
I
be
was not
Frankenfurter.
thinking of
Yeah.
Rocky Horror. I was thinking of The Rock.
The Rock.
Because before he went as The Rock, he was Rocky.
That's fair. That's fair.
Also, my tabs, this is just called Random Tabs Ran Out of Tab Space.
Okay,
Stuck
okay.
on my room.
So, like I said, they found Nichole and Ronald because of the dog. And remember that these apartment buildings and townhouses are, on top of each other. Nobody to this day understands how or why nobody heard this attack happen outside.
Yeah.
It was, at her front door.
What time was it? Do you know?
It was
And they were
10
stabbed?
10:15 at night. They were both stabbed to death. Okay, so this timeline is like insanely detailed. Thanks to the investigations, the fact that this was celebrities, like the amount of detail we have here is fucking insane. We have this down to the minutes. So Nichole and her children and other friends arrived at a restaurant called, I'm gonna say this fucking wrong, I don't care, I'm not a famous person. Mezzaluna, I believe is how it's pronounced.
Sure.
So they go to a fancy fucking restaurant. At 9:15, so they stayed at this restaurant for like 3.5 hours. Nicole's sister called the restaurant saying that her mother had left her glasses there and was like verifying that they had them. They confirmed that they had her glasses, and Ronald went back to pick them up. So then we jump to OJ. So between 9 and 9:30, OJ and his friend Brian Carmen Cohn, also known as Cato, which is how I will refer to him in the episode. Do you want to know where they were?
Where?
McDonald's.
Hell yeah, brother.
Of course they
Were getting dinner at McDonald's. So at 9:45, they both returned to OJ's home from McDonald's. Now, Cato was staying in the guest house that's attached to OJ's place. Because remember, he's an NFL star. He has, like, a mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a big-ass house.
Got a mansion and eating at McDonald's.
Yeah, eating at McDonald's.
Best life.
Best life, honestly. He knew what he was doing. So between 9:48 and 9:50, Ronald comes in and leaves the restaurant with the glasses in a white envelope. At 10:15, 18 minutes later, Nicole's neighbor hears Nicole's dog barking and crying. This is when we believe that she was killed.
Oh my god.
So she was killed before he got back.
Basically, yeah. It's thought that he walked up as it was happening, and he was killed solely because he was a witness.
Oh,
That would
yeah.
make sense.
So at 10:25, Alan Park, who's OJ's limo driver, pulls up to OJ's house. And remember, he has one of those, like, fences and gates all the way around his building. Like, it's one of those paparazzi concrete fences and pure gates where you can't see into the property.
Yeah.
So he pulls up, and he had said, I love in his statement, he's like, yeah, no, I pulled around the building a couple times to make sure that the limo would fit properly. And I'm like, that's some shit I would do. He's like, I gotta roleplay this shit before a celebrity gets in the car.
It's like me looking at the menu before I get to a restaurant.
Me to a T.
Like, I gotta make sure.
Me, if I don't, I'm like, please wait, please wait.
So OJ was scheduled to leave on a red-eye flight that night at 11:45 p.m. So at 10:45, Cato is in the guest house, and he hears, quote, 3 loud bangs, like, on the side of the building. And he literally, it was loud enough, he was like, is there, like, an earthquake happening? Like, what's going on? So he ends up going outside and kind of looking around, but he doesn't go down the pathway where he heard the bangs, because it was, like, a dark alley in between the fence.
Yeah.
He just kind of looked around and was like, okay, weird. So from 10:40 to 10:55, the limo driver is buzzing OJ on the intercom. He buzzes 3 times and he doesn't get an answer. He says that he remembers looking at the building and all the lights are off. So it definitely looks like nobody's home. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, I was hired to do this. What's going on? Just before 11 p.m., Alan notices a shadowy figure walking up the driveway. He cannot see their face, but he describes them as 6 foot, 200 pounds, walking to the door of the home.
Oh.
AKA, that's fucking OJ.
Yeah.
OJ, if you're wondering, was 220 pounds and 6'1".
Yeah, OJ.
But I also love that this is such a shadowy figure, and he said 6 foot, 200 pounds. Like, he knew it down to a T.
He copped it. He went, I know a player when I see one.
Right? So as soon as he walked through the door, the lights turn on in the house. All the lights are off, and suddenly this person walks in, the lights are on, so it's like, okay, OJ just got home, right? Also, OJ's car was missing from the driveway.
Where was it? If
We
he
don't
had
know.
a limo, pick him up.
We don't know.
His car was in the shop.
So at 11 p.m., Alan tried to call again, and this time, OJ answers. He claims that he overslept and he just got out of the shower. In the dark. You know, just showering in the fucking dark.
As you do, I guess, when you're rich.
Now, I did find 2 different accounts. This one says that he does not tell the limo driver this over the intercom. Another account says that Cato apparently investigated the 3 thumps and then went to the limo driver and, like, saw him outside. And he's the one that actually let the limo driver in to the gates.
Oh.
And then, as they're both talking at the window, OJ comes out of the house and he's like, hey, sorry, like, overslept, and he gets in the car and leaves Cato.
Oh.
So I found both of those accounts. I'm not entirely sure which one is true. I think Cato's is, because I think that was from his interrogation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, too.
Those are two very different scenarios, though.
Yeah.
I wonder how they got both of them.
I think one was the limo driver's testimony and the other one was Cato's. But I'm not sure. Also, this is so publicized that you have so many different sources and so many different reporters.
Giant game of telephone.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out which one was the truth. Especially, remember, this was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So, like...
That's true.
It's not like this was 2012, like we talked about last week.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if all he did was apparently go home and eat McDonald's, why did he need a shower?
I mean, you're getting on a red-eye flight, you're gonna sleep there and then be somewhere in the morning.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
he had
fair.
a flight.
Yeah, he has a flight at 11:45. That's why the limo driver's there.
And I don't know, I'll be messy with my McDonald's sometimes.
I felt that, girl.
Yeah.
And the limo driver and Cato both say that he seems very agitated coming out of the house.
Oh.
They got his order wrong.
They forgot them large fries.
They forgot the sauce.
So on the way to the airport, OJ is complaining to the driver how hot it is. And he's not talking about, like, just in the limo. He's talking about in general. It was a colder night. Like, it wasn't burning hot. And he's acting like it's, like, 100 degrees outside.
Me when I got out the shower. Earlier.
Yeah.
I almost passed out in the shower, guys.
It's
Don't
fine.
worry about it.
Danny's okay.
I'm fine.
We just think she might be joining my life of having cots.
I might be.
It's okay. I'll teach you my ways of passing out safely. Oh my god, did I tell you guys? So I found I'm doing a show right now for the podcast people that don't know. I'm currently in a musical. And I told the director, like, hey, I have POTS, by the way. Like, I don't want to scare anybody if I accidentally pass out, during a rehearsal. And she went, oh my god, I have it too. And I was like, oh great. She literally looks at me and she goes, so what's your protocol when you pass out? And I was like, I feel like someone just asked my hand in marriage. That was the most thoughtful, nice thing anyone's ever asked. What's my protocol? Oh my god.
I remember one day you laid on the floor and I was like, what do you want me to do? Oh, go get some water.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Spirit and they gave you a pillow.
Yeah. There was
forgot about
one
that.
day I passed out at work and I just woke up to one of our coworkers placing a pillow by me and she was like, here you go, boo boo, here's a pillow from my car. I was like, you know what? I should carry one of those around. That's smart. So the driver also recalled that OJ comes out of the house with 4 bags. He's supposed to load the bags into the limo, like that's his job. OJ refuses to let him touch the 4th bag. He loads 3 out of 4 and the last one, OJ's like, no, I've got it. And it's like a knapsack. It's not like a bag. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's not like a duffel bag or a backpack. It's like a sack.
Is it like the, poor little drawstring one?
And that's what I'm thinking. Because
Yeah.
it just says knapsack. It doesn't say, like, a drawstring or a grocery bag or anything.
Oh.
Well, and this was what's also weird. The airport workers confirmed that OJ only got on the plane with 3 bags. Where's the 4th bag?
What?
We'll get back to the 4th bag later, but remember that.
He ate it.
He wasn't
in his
satisfied.
tummy.
It mixed with the McDonald's
I
guy.
told you the McDonald's was wrong and he was still hungry.
You know how people put, drugs up their butt to get into jails?
It was up his coochie.
He shoved it way up there.
So at 11:45, I hate y'all.
TSA didn't care because he's famous.
You so right. Listen, if you're 6'1", you got a lot of room.
Case closed.
Case closed. Hold on, I be adjusted. My feetsies fell out. Can't be having my tootsies on camera.
Oh.
Or, there's no camera, but still.
I can make it.
She said, hold on.
I still have the foot pit.
Foot pic we took.
Yeah, and then I was like, I was gonna post it, and I went,
$20.
this is our feet. This is our feet! And I was like, I don't care, but I know they might.
Listen, I will never forget telling my older sister, who's like in her 40s, by the way, telling her about like how people sell feet pics online and how that's a thing. And this motherfucker, she literally pulls her foot out of her sandal, puts it in front of her, goes, it's like $20. And then we all started putting our feet in. We were like, that's like 80 right there.
Honestly, we could make a living out of that.
Oh my god, guys, Breakfast with Bimbo's Feet Pics 2026.
It's like the Dan and Phil cards that they sold, but it's just our feet.
There's a new nail polish color every day.
I got you. I have at least.
I could never. I got, as my brother would say, goblin feet.
I don't think any of us would have nice
No.
feet. And I say this not have ever seen either of your feet.
Yeah, no, my feet are.
Guys, we're not even 20 minutes in and we're talking about our damn feet.
I got the hairy toe. I got
Me too.
the gene where none of your other toes except your big toe gets really hairy for no reason.
It's the hamster of the foot.
The king.
Braid
It's his
it.
crown.
And then my toenails like grow in sideways. So they're like
My pinky
at a
tail
little
grows
curve.
straight up.
I just want to imagine your toenails as like a comb over.
It pretty much is, dude. I had like last time I went to like clip my nails because they were getting caught on my sock.
Oh,
And I was
Oh,
like,
that's
I
the
ain't
worst.
doing this. My my little toe had like curled over like my entire little toe, and I was like, how did you do that?
Anyway.
Okay, moving on. A little bit too much TMI, especially with the feet.
This is what happens at the slumber party, okay?
Yeah.
We get to a weird time of the night.
We talk about boys, and then we talk about toes,
All in the same
and
conversation.
then murder.
Last episode, it was throw up.
You're right.
It's
Listen, we just be getting closer and closer. So at 11:45 p.m., OJ somehow makes his fucking flight. Could you imagine leaving your house at 11 and making the flight at 11:45?
I get nervous, and I've never been on a plane, but I went to go pick somebody up. I was there 2 hours early.
Girl, I felt that. I felt that so hard. I hate flying. It's the worst thing in the whole fucking world.
I've never flown.
It's awful. I hate it. If I never had to do it again, I would.
Airports scare me.
I agree.
Fair. So
Hartsville
fair.
Jackson, awful.
Flying kind of scares me, not too much. It scares me mainly because of like that one airline where the door literally ripped off and they were
Yeah.
still flying.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Airplanes have some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at 10:55, now this is another occasion of I don't know what the true story is. So I don't know if Nicole's dog immediately went to the neighbors and found them and then brought them back to their body pretty much immediately, or this is the other account I found where a dog walker finds the dog outside
Oh.
and says that the dog has like blood on its paws, is not concerned by this, and just takes the dog to like the nearest neighbor that they find and turns the dog in. And the neighbor's like, yeah, that's Nicole's dog. We'll just keep the dog for the night. But then the dog wants to go out so bad that they're like, all right, what is it, boy? I'll follow you. And then follow it to the body. So I don't know which one. First one seems more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say like the second one just seems fake.
So at 11:10 a.m., the bodies of Nichole and Ronald are officially found by the dog and the neighbor. So it took them quite a while of the dog barking and freaking out to finally be like, all right, motherfucker, what do you want? So Nicole's door was open to her townhouse. Nicole's body was laying face down and completely barefoot. And they tell us that, like, there was no blood on the bottom of her feet, so it's not like she was up and walking or anything. It's pretty much she went down and she was down.
Yeah.
He took her shoe?
She was at her home.
Yeah, she was at home.
Oh,
It
I
sounds
thought they were outside.
They are. She's right outside her door. It sounds like someone came and knocked on the door and then, like, grabbed her. And then as she's being killed, Ronald walked up. And then Ronald got killed too. I have a diagram in a second I'll show y'all, but like let me get through the details real quick. So she's been stabbed multiple times in her head and her neck. Nothing in her torso, it's all right up here in her face. The last stab severed her carotid artery, ultimately killing her.
Oh, shit.
She also had no defensive wounds, so it happened so fast she literally didn't have time. Then, Ronald Goldman's body is found a few feet away, leaning against a tree, and he's kind of like in between the concrete stairs and this fence to where, unless you're right on top of Nichole, you're not going to see him.
Oh.
He had also been stabbed, but in the torso and the neck. He had a couple defensive wounds, but once again, it just seemed like it was pretty quick, but he definitely tried to fight back. Now, the coroner believes that Ron was actually in a chokehold when he was being stabbed.
Oh.
So, one arm around the neck, the other arm coming forward to stab him.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
And
wouldn't.
especially when you're fighting back against...
Huh?
Excuse me? When you're fighting back again...
Yes, ma'am.
Right. When you're
Bakugan.
fighting... when you're fighting back against someone that strong.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. She did it!
Yay!
All that for literally 2 words.
This is just a drawing diagram, so this is one I can post on the Instagram and it not be, like, super graphic. But this body right here is Nichole. This is Ron, so this is a gate that slides across. This would be where her front door is, so you swing around and come down the stairs.
And
So
this is on the
where-
front patio?
Yeah, like, right here is the sidewalk.
Oh.
How had they not been seen?
No clue.
Yeah.
No clue. So, evidence at the crime scene included a blood-stained, extra-large leather glove, the left one specifically, and a knitted black hat. both of these items were left near Ronald's body.
Oh.
There was large bloody footprints, as you saw, pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they're leading out towards the street, towards the back of the building. The thing that really stands out is not only are these, like, really large, so there's someone who is definitely taller. The stride between the footprints indicate that they walked away. They didn't run. They leisurely walked away from the crime.
They just
Plus, the blood would be smeared if they started running.
Well,
Yeah.
also, there's drips on the left side of the footprints indicating that probably their hand was cut. So ever so often, you just see these drips next to the footprints as they go. So detectives arrive at OJ's house around 5 a.m. Keep in mind, he lived 6 minutes away from Nicole's building.
So he could walk?
So he walked.
Absolutely. OJ's flight landed in Chicago around the same time that they get to his house. So he's not home right now. Chicago! It's
Sorry.
a city that's inviting. It's a city that's exciting. It's a city that we're a girl just like me. So a detective named Ron Phillips calls OJ to inform him, like, hey, your ex-wife is now deceased. The first response that this man says, he's not like, oh my god, what happened? Holy shit, I can't believe this. He said, who killed her?
Just so nonchalant like that?
Who killed her? The next question is, did the children see it? Not, are they okay? Did the children also die? Did they see it? Because, keep in mind, the kids are asleep inside the house as it happened.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
And they didn't hear the dog? They didn't hear
Apparently
anything?
not.
Huh.
That's insane.
So they make arrangements for him to meet the police at 11 a.m. where he is. They're making these arrangements not only to interrogate him, but also he's the next in line to take care of Nicole's children. Like, they're also his.
Yeah.
So he needs to pick up the kids, too.
Oh.
So he picks them up, and they noticed when he's picking the kids up that he has a cut on his left hand. So they ask him, like, hey, bud, what's that from? And at first, he says that it happens the day after she was murdered by, like, a paper cut or something. And somehow it didn't line up, and they were like, dude, that can't be true. And he's like, oh, actually, it was the day of, but, like, I don't remember how.
Yeah.
And has no story. He's so nervous that he's like, but you can have my DNA. And thank God he did, because guess whose blood matched?
Of course it was his. Who else's would it be?
So, do you know where he spends the next 2 days?
Where?
At Robert Kardashian's house.
Hello?
Yeah, hanging out with fucking Robert Kardashian, who is a lawyer. So he's just, like, staying for 2 days at his fucking house. Where are his kids? I don't know.
Huh.
Yep. So 4 days later...
So he went to see a lawyer because he knew.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, he was just friends with the Kardashians, but still, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
So 4 days later, it's 9:30 in the morning. OJ is charged with the 2 counts of murder, and he's about to be arrested. But he says, I'm going to turn myself in at 11, and they're, like, giving him the benefit of the doubt that he's not going to run because he's a celebrity. It's like, if you run, everyone's going to know where you are.
Plus, this is already publicized, so, like,
Exactly.
everyone knows what the fuck
Yeah,
is going
Well,
on.
I will say, it does annoy me how much, because he is a celebrity, they just, like, let shit fucking slide with this guy. They do not fucking care. And I'm like, this is the epitome of privilege.
Oh, definitely.
The car chase. Oh my god.
Oh, we'll get there. Don't even worry, I have the play-by-play and audio clips.
Oh, their audio clips?
Yes.
Ooh.
So, the reason that he asks to not go in until 11 is because he wants to see a mental health professional first.
Okay.
Crazy.
So, he is at the house, like Robert Kardashian's house. He is there with his friend. His name is Al Konings. Y'all recognize that name because he ended up being the driver in the car chase.
I was about to say, why do I recognize that name?
I did not recognize that name.
The other people in the house are obviously Rob, because it's his house, and 4 doctors, like mental health doctors.
Oh.
So everyone is downstairs. Al and OJ are upstairs. They're making changes to his will. OJ is writing 3 different letters. He leaves the letters to the public, his children, and his mother. And he, like, leaves them spread perfectly on the bed. As we all know, he did not surrender himself. It ends up being around, I want to say 1 p.m. when they go, and they're like, hey, what the fuck? Why aren't you here? And this is when, quote, everyone in the house discovers that he's gone. There's no fucking way that you didn't know he was gone.
Yeah.
Because, what, did he scale out the 2nd-story building? You didn't hear a 200-pound man who's 6 foot just, like, sneaking out? You fucking let him leave! And you didn't hear the car start and leave? Like, just, fuck you. Fuck you. You knew.
Yeah, definitely.
So at 5 p.m., Rob Kardashian and the lawyer read the public letter to everyone on live TV. In this letter, he sends his greetings to 24 friends, and he says, and I quote, "First, everyone understand I had nothing to do with Nicole's murder. And then he asked the media as a last wish to not bother his children.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But maybe you shouldn't have murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Well,
Thoughts?
he also writes to his former girlfriend, who I didn't know this. Apparently she had broken up with him like hours before the murders occurred.
Oh.
So he had a lot of shit happening that day.
Yeah, probable cause.
What I want to believe in my brain is that this girl broke up with him. He's like, fuck, I want Nichole back. Went to get Nichole back, and then Ron showed up at her place at like 10 o'clock at night, and he said, I'm killing you both.
Yeah, he got mad. He was like, oh, so you don't want me, you want him.
If I can't have you, nobody
one
can.
Yeah.
So he wrote, quote, I'm sorry. Every other word, there's like dots. Like a dramatic teenager. I'm sorry, ... We're not going to have our chance, ... As I leave, you will be my thoughts. Fuck you. That's so manipulative and creepy and awful.
It's so creepy.
Like, that's so manipulative.
I can't believe that.
What the heck?
He also included a I can't go on and a formal apology to the Goldman family.
Why are you apologizing?
Exactly.
Yeah, what's up with that, bud?
If you didn't do anything, why are you apologizing?
This stupid fucking letter finishes in the most narcissistic way, saying, and I quote, don't feel sorry for me. I have had a great life, great friends, and please think of the real OJ and not this lost person.
The real OJ is you.
Exactly.
What
You
do you
basically
mean
just
this
admitted
lost
that.
I love that he
person?
said, don't feel sorry for me. No one does.
No one does,
sweetheart. Nobody fucking cares about you.
Trust me.
So, as we all know, he ends up in a low-speed chase, going 35 miles an hour.
This shit is so funny to me.
35 miles a fucking
Oh my
hour.
God.
The footage is crazy. Of course, you can watch the whole fucking thing. Because this ends up being like a 4-hour chase at 35 miles an hour. So,
I didn't know it lasted that long.
oh my god.
They were like, pull over, OJ! I don't want to!
Literally, that's what happened.
Pull over!
Well, so
No!
what happened originally, so imagine they're both still at the Kardashians in the bedroom, and OJ's telling Al, like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Yeah, he's apparently suicidal now, guys. That's why he left the
Because
notes.
he gonna get caught.
Yes, exactly. So he says, you know, I just want to go and see Nicole's grave before anything happens. So Al's like, yeah, I'll drive you. So drives OJ to Nicole's grave. They can't get in because they know that, like, OJ has run at this point. So there's a cop staked up where her gravesite is. The funeral was the day before. So OJ had already been there, but obviously there's, like, paparazzi everywhere.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to deal with that. So he wanted to go when, like, no one was there. But there's literally a cop, like, at the entrance. So you can't walk in without being seen. So they realize that there's the cop there, and they just decide to, like, park the car near the cemetery, and OJ's like, we're just gonna wait till he leaves. At this time, Al turns on the radio, and they realize, like, oh, we're fugitives on the run. Like,
Yeah.
everyone and their mom is looking for us.
You are an accomplice.
So this is when OJ moves from the passenger seat to the back seat and just lays down. So no one can see him! And he's apparently laying down. Like, this isn't funny if he really was suicidal, but circumstantial-wise, where I'm believing he's an asshole, he's laying down with a gun to his head. So he's forcing Al to do all this. Al does not want to do this.
Oh my
But
God.
Al
But he's
knows.
like, if you don't do it, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what's happening.
OJ.
So
I hope you're
manipulative.
rotten.
So Al calls 911. They're now on the freeway with police behind him. And remember, I'm sorry, before this, so someone calls in like, hey, I see OJ on the freeway. They're like, yeah, I saw him in the back seat and he looked at me like, death, man.
oh!
In my head, I would imagine like he sits up to drink water and makes eye contact with this kid, and it's like, oh shit. Oh, they
With
just
the gun
saw me.
to his head, he goes,
He's got a gerbil thing.
Oh my god. Like from the ceiling. Yeah. So Al calls 911 and he's like, hey, I can't stop the car because OJ literally is holding a gun to his own head in the back seat. So if I stop this car, like, he's gonna shoot. And for all I know, he's gonna shoot me too.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I have to play the clip of it because he gets so mad.
I'm so excited for this.
At the wheel, OJ's best friend and former teammate, Al Cowlings.
Did you see him? Yeah, we believe so. And we like looked at him, you know? Uh-huh. And he like stared us down like he was dead.
With police now in his rear view, Cowlings calls 911, making sure they know OJ is armed and desperate.
911, what are you reporting?
This is AC. I have OJ in the car.
Okay, where are you?
Please, I'm coming up the 5 freeway.
Okay.
Right now, we are okay, but you gotta tell the police to just back off. He's still alive, but he got a gun to his head.
Is everything else okay?
Everything right now is okay, officer. Everything is okay. All how he wants me to get him to his mom. He wants me to get him to his house.
Okay.
So that's all we ask. He got a gun to his head.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name is AC. You know who I am, goddammit.
You know who I am!
Were his hazards on the entire time?
Probably. Also, the police just in a little line
right behind him.
behind them.
The way his hazards were on, like, that's not the most inconspicuous type of thing to do in that moment. He said, I'm gonna let people know.
I just love that he's like, back off, and also, you know who I am!
You know who I am, goddammit!
Yeah, also, to the 911 operator being so nonchalant, being like, okay, and?
Okay, and? So obviously, every newscaster for miles is there. This was one of the most publicized and watched news things in history. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to say it was number 7 or something on ratings at the time, but this, in comparison, was the biggest because this was never advertised like all the other things were.
Yeah.
The other things that were on the list were like the Super Bowl or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
This is something that just came on, and 96 million Americans sat down and watched the chase happen.
Damn. Can I?
I
Okay.
would too, honestly.
You said the Super Bowl, and it reminded me of something that I saw earlier. You know Picasso, right?
Yeah.
He only died in, like, the 70s.
Yeah.
This man saw the Super Bowl.
Whoa.
Oh.
Damn.
Like, are you kidding me?
Damn.
I thought this man died in, like, 1840s.
I did too. Oh my god.
That's
Picasso?
fair.
Picasso saw the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He went to a Super Bowl.
He probably did.
So, this is going on for quite some time, like I said. This is like a long-ass chase? I guess it's a chase? I can't say high speed.
No.
Yeah.
Well, one of the detectives named Tom Lang remembered that he had OJ's number from when he called him to get the kids.
Oh.
So he decides, I'm just going to call OJ. And he does, and OJ picks up.
OJ picks up?
OJ picks up. And
Hey, what's up, bud?
well, he
They're
says,
on the run.
he literally says, just let me get to my house. Like, let me get there. This is my stipulation. You know, like, I want to get to my house. He's going crazy because he's like, I want to get to Nichole. And it's like, dude, Nicole's dead. We all know this. So I don't know if he meant like he wants to get to her grave or what he wanted, but he was trying to have stipulations and wanted it his way.
Well, if he was truly in that state, it could have been, like, mania or, like,
Yeah, absolutely.
hysteria
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Well, and the detectives are telling him, like, okay, we can do this, just, like, throw the gun out the window, you know, no one has to do this, and he's like, no, because I know this is my only leverage. So he won't do it.
Oh.
But Tom keeps mentioning, like, OJ's kids. He's like, you can't do this, man, you have kids. And OJ goes, oh.
Why is everyone worrying about the kids and not
literally
me?
worry about me! He's so upset about it. Like, I'm just gonna play the fucking call. Hold on.
Car leaves the freeway and makes its way through the more narrow streets. On the phone, Lang tries to calm down as they
Through the no-dabble sweet.
I know some people talk like that, but I just was not expecting it.
I forgot about it, honestly. Anywho's
OJ Simpson, repeatedly mentioning his children and his family.
You're listening to me, I know you, and you're thinking about your kids right now, aren't you? Aren't you? They're thinking about you.
The boys. I'm so sorry.
I'm
It
not.
reminds me of when we went to the aquarium and the dude, our tour guide.
Welcome to the Georgia Aquarium.
I was losing my shit.
I
the entire
know.
time. I'm literally crying right now.
As you should. I know.
I am
The
unwell.
OJ trial gets emotional, guys. So, the chase ends at OJ's home, which y'all saw the footage of.
He
tried.
sounded constipated.
Listen, I would be too. You'd be so stressed, you can't do that.
I don't know. When I get stressed, I be shitting.
Going, why is everyone worrying about the kids and not me?
So, Jason, his oldest son, who's like almost an adult, I'm sure, because he's like a bigger dude. So, this kid's at least 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
You can literally see him running towards his dad's car, and he almost gets hit by a police car. Like he
shit.
runs in front of the police car, and I mean he is you could tell that fucking OJ was a linebacker because holy shit, this kid is running. He runs and like gets in the window of the car and is talking to Al and his dad. Now there's already officers inside OJ's home, of course. So they're starting to come outside and they like want to pull away Jason, but they also don't want to escalate the situation. So they end up pulling Jason away from the car, and you can hear OJ and Cal like basically trying to convince each other, you know. Cal's like, don't fucking do this, this is insane. Like, why are you doing this? I'm gonna be right here, I'm gonna have to witness it, like, your blood's gonna be all over me, you know. How you do.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it is 45 minutes of the police trying to negotiate with OJ in the car. Periodically, like, Cal's getting out of the car, he is, you know, shouting to the police what's going on, and all of this is on footage from the helicopters above.
Damn.
So they come to an agreement. They come to an agreement that OJ will surrender himself, but on his own terms. So OJ is allowed to get out of the car and go into his house and get his lawyers there as well. OJ wants a glass of orange juice and to call his mom.
Aww.
At least it wasn't a Snickers bar.
You right.
I would ask for chocolate milk.
Only
Waffle House chocolate milk.
Yeah. Ooh.
So only after all of that is he finally handcuffed and taken the fuck in. So in the car with him, they find several items. $8,000 in cash.
Oh.
A change of clothes, the gun that he had to his own head, family pictures, and a passport. Now this is where it gets funky. He also had spirit gum and a fake mustache and goatee. So a famous NFL player was gonna try and get on a plane with his real passport and a fake mustache and goatee. And I want to imagine it's like from Spirit Halloween. Like, I want to imagine it's like the shitty one.
This is starting to sound like the shit that I have in my car. Like, I have a volleyball, I've got 3 cowboy hats, a banana costume, there's a frisbee in there too.
You're just having a wild time.
Yeah, no, I have everything you could have ever wanted.
So he officially surrenders to police at 8:51 p.m. Part of his personalized suicide note, I don't know if this was the one to his kids or to the public or what, but we have a little clip of it where he, quote, professes his innocence and claims that, first, everyone understand, I have nothing to do with her murder, as I already said before. I loved her always and always will, and if I had a problem, it's because I loved her too much. So did you love her too much for her to be with anyone else, so you killed her?
No.
So that's pretty much the crime. And obviously...
Also, why is he like, I didn't do it when no one asked him if he did it?
You're so right. You're so right. So, clearly we don't have, like, a bunch of suspects for this case like we normally do. So let's just start with why he probably did it, and then we'll talk about, like, how he could have not done it.
Okay.
So, we're going to start with how he did it. So, OJ and Nichole were going through a divorce, as we already know. Ronald and Nichole had gotten pretty close. Now, Ronald did deny before he was killed that they were intimate or anything like that, but it was obvious that they were heading down that track.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
If the murder did occur at 10:15 when the dog started barking, it would have given him plenty of time until he was seen again at 11 o'clock to kill them and clean up.
Oh.
So he probably did shower, like he said to the limo driver, because he would have been covered in blood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with how that crime scene looked. Of course he was covered in blood.
Yeah. Also, remember the glove that was left at the scene of the crime?
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, Ron and Nicole's blood are on it. So's OJ's.
Yeah.
They also found the matching glove on OJ's property, behind the guest house where Cato heard the 3 thumps.
Oh.
So it's thought that he came home and went around the back way, which is where he would have parked his car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it wasn't there.
So he probably pulled up, saw the limo, and went, shit, pulled the car to the back, went around the dark alleyway, tripped and fell, dropping the glove in the process, and then ran inside.
Because he's slippery. You gotta think
of all the
he's
blood.
covered in
Well,
all
but there
that.
wasn't
that
any
makes
blood
sense.
on his property. So I think at this time, he probably took his shoes off.
Walking
Does he
around
have
in
a hose?
socks?
He hosed
Just walking
the
around in
lawn.
them socks.
What happened to the clothes that he was wearing?
We'll get there.
Ooh.
Oh,
I love when you say that.
I want a t-shirt of just we'll get there. Because I'm like, it's not yet.
I'm like, oh, so we actually do have answers.
Yes. There was also blood on that matching glove that they found. So it's not like one was clean and the other had blood on it. No, they both did.
Yeah.
yeah.
There was also hair left in the beanie that they found at the scene of the crime that matched OJ's.
I thought he was bald.
He had hair
He had
at the
hair.
time.
Yeah, he had like
This is
it was just
before
like
he
short.
went bald.
Okay.
It was like short hair.
Heard.
And he obviously is a black man, so it was like those tight curls
Yeah.
on top of your head. It's not like you have like longer hair. They also found Nicole's bloody sock outside of OJ's house.
Oh,
Oh.
he took her sock? Well, he took her shoes.
She was probably only in socks, and her feet were clean. So she was probably wearing socks, and he took them.
Yeah.
Why would he take the sock?
I don't know. There could have been something on it, like maybe he knew for a fact that he dripped blood on them or something like that.
Oh.
Maybe.
They also found blood in his driveway.
Could have loved with that one.
So the bloody shoe print that was found at the crime scene matched a pair of shoes that not only were OJ's size, matched a pair that he had in his closet.
Oh my god.
Now, they knew that he owned them and that they should have been in his closet. They couldn't find them. They also knew that he had bought a type of knife that matched the one that the coroner said was used to stab both of them.
Oh
Duffel
shit.
bag.
The knife and the shoes and the clothing were all never found. So it's thought that that fourth bag that the limo driver couldn't touch, it was in that bag.
But where did the bag go?
There was a witness at the airport who claims to have seen OJ dumping that bag into a trash can.
Did he put the whole bag in there, or did he dump it?
I don't know. I'm guessing he just threw the whole bag in there. And then obviously it was so far out they never found the bag again in the landfill.
Damn.
When they originally went to get him in order to get the kids, he was in a hotel room, you know, obviously he wasn't in state at the time. Mm-hmm. So they found some stuff in his bedroom as well. There was a phone number written down. They never disclosed who the phone number was for. I want to think it was a lawyer.
Yeah.
I was thinking like mistress.
You shall write.
Oh.
His bed sheets had blood on them. Not like a ton, but enough from that cut on his finger. And there was broken glass in his bedroom as well, which doesn't make sense. Also, the desk person for the hotel remembers him asking for a Band-Aid for the cut on his finger.
Oh.
Also, Nichole had been abused by OJ in the past. There was a total of 9 police visits over domestic disturbance calls from OJ.
Oh shit.
Oh, gosh.
And actually, in 1989, OJ was found guilty of spousal abuse.
And they said that he had no prior
Yep.
charges.
So they lied.
Yep.
Why would they lie?
Here's the thing. He pled no contest to the charges, meaning that you're pleading guilty, but you're not going to say you did it.
Now that's fucked up.
Are you serious?
So in 2006, OJ wrote a book called If I Did It, which is hypothesizing if he had committed the crimes, how he would do it.
I think that is his way of saying how he would do it different.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. So, obviously, the book was originally canceled due to public outrage.
Yep.
The only reason that it was eventually published is because all the profits of the book went to Ronald Goldman's family.
You're joking.
Oh my god.
What about Nicole's family?
I guess she didn't, I don't know. But she had the last name Simpson, so I'm assuming that he took care of them.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
He probably did, making all that money.
So, big spoiler, OJ was found not guilty in court.
Of course he wasn't. He's a literal celebrity.
Yeah.
You can
Supportive
buy
him.
off jurors.
Well, here's the thing. Supposedly, first off, the evidence was, quote, not packaged correctly and got left inside of the police van for at least a day or something. Mm-hmm. And it was left, like, in the hot sun because it was summertime. So, it was technically contaminated because it wasn't left at the right temperature. And the jury agreed that it would have been technically contaminated. During the trial, the defense team also had OJ try on the glove. First, you have to remember he has on a latex glove underneath it because it is evidence.
Yeah.
Also, these gloves were left in the heated car.
So they're gonna
They
shrink.
shrink.
Exactly, they're leather.
I did that with a pair of Crocs one time.
Guess what? The gloves are, quote unquote, too small for him. They're on his hands. There is a picture of them on his hands. Those fucking fit.
Yeah.
They are literally, they have extra large on the label. You know what size they're supposed to be. Mm-hmm. But of course, did they get a fresh pair of that same brand of gloves in that size for him to try? No.
No.
They should have.
Why would they?
And this is when his lawyer
They
awfully...
would probably be like, it doesn't count. It's not the same.
Yeah. The lawyer awfully coined the term at this moment, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Oh my god.
You're joking.
No, I wish I was.
I kind of love it, though.
Also, the prosecution team was against him trying on the glove in the first place because it had been frozen and unfrozen to preserve the evidence on it. So it would have been fucked up size anyway without being left in the van.
Yeah.
Also, obviously, race definitely played a factor in some of this because at the time that this case was happening, only a few years before, a black man named Rodney King was beaten awfully by police. It was an awful case. It was absolutely the police's fault.
Yeah, I've heard that name.
Yeah, I've heard that name too.
And all of the police were acquitted for it. It was just bullshit. It was absolute bullshit. So because of that, there was still a lot of talk of, police being against any other race, basically.
Yeah.
So the defense tried to use law enforcement racism as a reason for OJ's charges. Not the fact that, he killed his fucking ex-wife.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's so much evidence pointing towards that.
Well, and one of the things that they're trying to say is he was handcuffed immediately. No, bitch, he was handcuffed after literally fleeing and being a fugitive for 8 hours. And had every agreement given to him, which any other fucking person would not have gotten.
Yeah. It's just because he's a celebrity and has all of that power, I guess, in the community.
So one of the biggest arguments was actually centered around one LAPD detective. His name was Mark Furman. Now, Mark Furman was a fucking racist. I'm not going to say that he wasn't. But during the trial, the defense played the jury a clip of this fucking detective where you hear him in one clip, one sitting, using over 40 different racial slurs.
One clip?
One clip.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Well, and it sucks because this is the first person that entered OJ's estate. So they're trying to say that he planted evidence.
Oh my god.
Now, so when they went to investigate OJ's estate originally, remember, OJ wasn't home at the time because he was on a plane.
Yeah.
So they noticed that Simpson's car was parked awkwardly. And remember, it's not parked in the driveway. So it was parked kind of pulled in. They even said the butt of it was still hanging out in the street.
Oh.
There was blood on the car door. So because they saw the blood on the car door, they think that there could be someone inside that's also hurt. They don't know anything yet. They just know that they found 2 people murdered that's attached to OJ.
Yeah.
For all they know, OJ is also murdered. So one of the detectives instructs Furtherman to jump the gate and let the rest of them in. So that's what he does. So now they're all inside the property, and they're looking around, and Cato is still there. So he hears this going on and comes outside to talk to them. So he tells them about the thumps on the building and leads them to finding the gloves on the side. That's how they found that, was because Cato was there and was like, yeah, I heard it right here.
What are the chances they never would have found that
Exactly.
if he wasn't
But
there?
here's the shit. Furtherman is the one that found the glove. Yeah.
Was Cato with him?
I'm not sure. So it's fuck. You're kind of just stuck, you know?
I still believe he did it, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I do too. No way he didn't.
Well, and the defense even says, quote, this is going to upset the jurors because of racism. Fucking obviously, bitch.
Yeah.
And it's questioning whose side you're on. It's not about being on somebody's side. It's about you killed this bitch regardless of your race or color. I would think this for anybody. Also, the jury was made up of 8 black people, 1 Hispanic person, 1 white person, and 2 people of mixed race. Meaning you're going to have a lot of people that are still fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, but still.
Regardless of race.
So after less than 4 hours of deliberation, the jury finds him not guilty.
Less than 4 hours?
Less than 4 hours. But OJ did lose the civil case for this. So there was a civil case for wrongful deaths for both of them. He did lose that. But that was also 5 years later. The jury did award the family $33.5 million in damages from him.
Damn.
But hey, $33.5 million is not worth a human life.
No, definitely not, but that's a lot of hush money.
Yeah. So, obviously, we all fucking think that OJ did it.
Yeah.
But, let's talk about if he didn't do it, who would have?
Okay.
Oh.
So, there's this guy named Glenn Rogers. He was already a convicted serial killer. Now, Clay Rogers, his brother, told a documentary crew that his brother did it and told him about it when he was sitting on death row. Now, if this is true, technically OJ would still be involved because Glenn claims that OJ hired him to do it.
Oh.
Either way, still would have been jail time.
Well, technically didn't hire him to kill them, supposedly. OJ hired him to steal a pair of earrings that he had gifted Nichole, but told him that if she got in the way, to do whatever was necessary. But I just don't believe that this guy, like, especially if you saw him, I don't believe that he could have chokehold them and stabbed them the way that OJ obviously fucking did.
I just wish I knew her point of view.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many questions.
Well, and here's the other shit, is that supposedly Rogers was serving a 6-week sentence during the time of her murder. So he wasn't even out at the time.
Yeah.
It seems like OJ got sent to prison, said, hey bro, I will set you up for fucking life if you make sure that you tell them you did it. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'll give you every piece of commissary.
I will make sure you have your ramen.
Mm-hmm. So, another person that could have done it, it could have been OJ's son, Jason, the one that ran to the car when he got back from the chase. Now, Jason, unfortunately, wasn't the best kid. He had a lot of anger issues.
How was his relationship with his mom?
Good question. One, I don't know if they've ever confirmed that Jason was Nicole's kid. It might have been from his first marriage.
Oh.
That's right.
Because he was the oldest one.
Yeah, I do believe this was not his mom.
Mm-hmm.
So, one of the main PIs, I forget his name, unfortunately I didn't write it down, but he's been indicted into the Police Hall of Fame. So he's like a good PI. Mm-hmm. He thinks that Jason absolutely did it. And he does say, like, this is entirely circumstantial, but, like, he believes this shit. He actually wrote a book called OJ's Innocent and I Can Prove It.
Oh!
What a title.
What does he think? How can he... Yeah.
Okay, so he thinks this because during the time of the murders, Jason was on probation from attacking his former boss with a knife.
Oh.
He had also attacked a former girlfriend named Jennifer Green multiple times. Then another girlfriend came forward, her name was Dee Dee, and claimed that Jason almost broke her back after throwing her into a bathtub.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
And he also cut her hair off with a knife. So that's 2 separate occasions that he's just, like, gone up on somebody with a fucking knife.
Oh my God. Like son, like father, I
And
guess.
this is the son, right?
This is the son.
Huh.
So, this PI, you're never gonna fucking believe this. This PI impersonates a doctor in a hospital for 2 straight weeks.
Oh my God.
You're joking!
Oh my
2
God, that is
straight
so
weeks.
illegal.
Just to find Jason's medical records. And also, I just have to say, I want to imagine that every day he's clocking out, he's like, fuck, I didn't find him today, I gotta come back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would imagine he's getting pulled into surgeries, and he's like, oh my God, I didn't want to see this.
Yeah, I did. I wanted.
They're like,
Whoa.
scalpel, he's like, huh?
What the fuck does that mean?
So he finds out that Jason had been diagnosed with, quote, intermediate rage disorder. You're just an angry fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And around the time of Nichole and Ron's murder, he had not been taking the medication for it that he was prescribed.
Ooh.
Oh.
And he told doctors, quote, that he was going to rage.
Going
to rage!
What is he, an 8th grader?
It reminds me of, who's the bitch from Baldur's Gate 3? Karlach? Karlach, yeah.
Yeah.
Her rage mode.
So Jason's alibi is that he was working at his restaurant job that night. The problem is that, remember, this is the 90s, so it wasn't like a digital time clock. It was one of the old punch-ins, where it punched the time on the clock.
We just got rid of ours, like, maybe 8 months ago.
When I worked at
Oh.
the skating rink, we had one.
Yeah.
So, I've used one before. He had one of those, and his time was written in. So there was no way to confirm that he punched in at that time.
So he lying.
Well, and I love this piece of evidence. They're like, there's also pictures of him wearing a black beanie. Do you know how many fucking people own a black beanie?
I
own a black
4.
beanie. Yeah.
I don't wear beanies.
But like, if you
My brother
wear,
does?
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you wear beanies, you own a black one.
Yeah.
It's like a basic ass thing to own. So they think that even if Jason did somehow do this, that OJ was still there and was at the scene of the crime while it happened, which is what caused his mental spiral, because he was trying to decide whether or not to give up his son or take his place.
Oh.
So on September 16th, 2007, OJ was convicted of a separate robbery in Nevada. So this is over 13 years later. You get away with double murder and you decide to fucking rob someone.
That's not very smart.
I couldn't find a lot of information about this, but he ended up getting charged with, like, kidnapping. It was, like, 12 different counts.
Oh, shit.
Including armed robbery
God.
and kidnapping. He was sentenced to 33 years in prison. He was paroled in 2017 after only serving 9 of those years, and died in April of 2024. So he hasn't even been dead a year yet.
Yeah, no.
Which in my head, he died so long ago. I don't know
Same.
why. But he was not
I
alive
didn't even
in my
know
brain.
he was dead, so...
Surprise! The last 2 things I have to finish this episode are crazy.
Oh.
According to CNN polls that were taken in 2014, during 1994, when this case originally happened, 66% of people thought that OJ killed them. When the poll was retaken in 2014, 83% of people think he killed him.
Yeah, because all that evidence is, like, splayed out now.
The only last thing I could find, which is so fucking wild, if this happened before the murders, fine. But the fact that this happened after. In 2006, OJ had a prank show. A TV prank show where he would prank random people.
Why do I vaguely remember this?
I vaguely remember this too.
He would prank random people, and when they would fall for it, he would come out and go, "You've been juiced."
Why do I vaguely remember this?
But could you imagine fucking OJ Simpson, who you all believe has killed 2 people, pranking you and coming out and you're just like, huh?
OJ?
OJ?
Am I next?
Yeah,
Juiced.
It's
I
fucking
cannot believe
awful.
that.
Of course it was from MTV.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is a real thing.
And this was after the murders, right?
Yeah. This is after the murders.
That's... Why?
The-
Why would you trust that man?
Dude, the next year is when he did those armed robberies.
Oh my god.
That probably is why the show was canceled.
Yeah!
He went, they didn't put me in jail for murder. I still want to go to jail.
No, he's like, I can get away with anything. I killed 2 fucking people and left this amount of evidence and I still got off.
Yeah.
He just thought he was invincible.
And then he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm sorry,
But
that
then he
mother...
got out after only 9 years.
Yeah, that
and
motherfucker
died.
did it. That motherfucker did it. It's because
Oh
he
my
had so much
God.
money. Do you know how much money he probably gave them? It's so stupid. I'm sorry. If you're famous, you deserve in jail for as long as anybody else.
Also,
Yeah, I
he
agree.
probably got out for, like, medical treatment because of cancer.
But,
Okay,
well,
suck
he
a-
wasn't diagnosed at that point, was he?
I don't know, but even if you are, the amount of people that are currently in jail dying of cancer, like, fuck you. You can stay there and deal with it.
Yeah.
If women can get not get pregnant in jail, but if you can go to jail fully pregnant and have your kid incarcerated,
And keep your kid in there with you?
no, that you don't get
You
to keep
don't
the
get-
kid.
You don't get to?
No.
They take you back.
They stick you back and they take the baby, and if you have no one to take it, they put it up for adoption. If you have a family member, then they'll let the family member take the kid.
Oh.
But like, you literally go to the hospital with barely any time before that kid pops out.
Yeah, and you don't even get to spend time with him.
No, like as soon as that kid pops out, they're like, cool, can she go back?
Yeah, they'll patch you back up and then send you back.
They don't give a fuck, and they don't give you anything when you go back. So you're just like dying.
Yeah.
It's,
You're just
it's
in pain.
so inhumane. It's awful.
Oh my god.
And that was the story of OJ motherfucking Simpson.
I hate that bitch.
Yep. So how crazy is it now that you know the full story? Because I know that you guys knew about it, but
Like, I knew he did it, but now I know he did it.
Yeah. I can't
Even-
get over the car chase being like 35 miles.
I can't get over the fact that it lasted 4 hours.
I know. I mean, it was all day. They literally got him at like almost 9 p.m. and they realized he was gone at like 12.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It was so long.
The timing of this is just crazy.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Or, not me, it's us. I'm a selfish bitch, so sorry.
Bitch.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us at our slumber party. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you check back with us every single Monday. We've covered a bunch of shit now. I mean, we're on episode 10. You can binge us for 10 fucking hours.
Yay!
Over and over. And hopefully many more. If you have any requests for case, make sure that you send them to us on our Instagram. We love seeing them. We love covering them. It is so much fun for us. I don't think
the Twitter as well. I'll open them for you.
That too. We have multiple social medias. We've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, we've got TikTok. She might have tried to go away, but we still got her.
Yeah, we got her.
If you go on our Instagram, we have our link tree set up, so you can go in that and click whatever you want.
Woohoo! Also, if you live in the Athens area, maybe keep your eyes peeled near the downtown area, because we have business cards and buttons now, guys, and we've just been leaving them places. So if you find one, take a picture. I'll repost you everywhere, and I will give you personal love.
A high five.
A high five. Maybe 2.
Ooh.
What about 3? 1 from each of us.
Yeah. Better have 3 hands.
But no
Quadruples.
feet pics.
Only for a very, very certain price that you can't afford.
$1 million bucks.
10 whole episodes, guys. I never thought we'd get past the first one.
Me neither.
Look at us go.
We've done 10.
We're
We've
having
done
very
2
much
months
fun.
of this.
We have. Oh my god.
Yeah.
2.5.
2.5.
2.5 months. Damn. I'm not sick of y'all yet, so I guess
Yeah,
we're
right?
good.
But I'm always sick, so, like, it's not because of y'all, though.
Yeah, oh my god, we didn't even mention this, guys. This episode and the last episode, Danny's sick as fuck, so, like...
I have chronic sinus infections, and it hit me extra hard.
It's okay.
This time.
This is what happens when you just work around shitty college kids.
Yeah. People are gross. I wash my hands so much I don't understand.
Especially with the weather and everything.
Yeah,
It
Georgia
was-
would be gross.
It's supposed to snow again.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I saw that.
I can't take this. My brain hurts.
Same. Like, I don't even like summer, but I'm ready for summer.
Yeah, same. I want fall.
I love fall. But I was gonna say, let's take a little vacation trip.
Girl, I can't afford her.
Right.
We're not going anywhere expensive. We poor.
Where are you trying to go?
I don't know. Somewhere cheap.
Go camping.
I'll buy a tent.
I
have a tent.
Tents.
You guys have tents?
Yeah.
You're rich.
I don't
Tents are
think
expensive.
like a 1 to 2 person tent is like $30-$40.
Yeah, no.
Well, I was raised poor, so
I was.
are we going camping? It's just me, my mom, and my brother going out in our front yard and trying to spend the night in a tent, and then realizing we can't because one of the dogs peed in it. So we never went camping.
I have
Well,
sleeping
it's not
bags too.
camping, but like when you like have bonfires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Well, what a fucking way to end this episode. With all of that being said, I'm Audie.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Elise.
And thank you for listening to Breakfast with
Bimbos.
Bimbos. What was that low note, Danny? You said, you said Breakfast with Bimbos.
I try to go with the lower one because y'all are so high, and I go low. And it's a nice, yeah, it adds to a nice effect.
There you go.
Think raw.
Think raw?
Think raw.
I use Monster High terms.
Hello.
Tell me you're guilty without telling me you're guilty.
Well, at least it's empty.
Yeah.
His little tail be destructive. And apparently Ronald and not Ronald and OJ. That would be wild. the real affair, guys. Hello?
Aww.
Bobby.